A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. No doubt exists that all women are crazy, it's only a question of degree. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. Men are by nature merely indifferent to one another, but women are by nature enemies. Women, like men, should try to do the impossible. And when they fail, their failure should be a challenge to others. Man does not control his own fate. The women in his life do that for him. Wives are young men's mistresses, companions for middle age, and old men's nurses. Women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition. Women need real moments of solitude and self-reflection to balance out how much of ourselves we give away. Whatever women do, they must do twice as well as men to be thought half as good. Luckily, this is not difficult. When women go wrong, men go right after them. Clever and attractive women do not want to vote. They are willing to let men govern as long as they govern men. You see a lot of smart guys with dumb women, but you hardly ever see a smart woman with a dumb guy. The age of a woman doesn't mean a thing. The best tunes are played on the oldest fiddles. How wrong it is for a woman to expect the man to build the world she wants, rather than to create it herself. Being a woman is a terribly difficult task, since it consists principally in dealing with men. Women will never be as successful as men because they have no wives to advise them. Woman is the dominant sex. Men have to do all sorts of stuff to prove that they are worthy of woman's attention. In our society, the women who break down barriers are those who ignore limits. To understand how any society functions, you must understand the relationship between the men and the women. Women have been called queens for a long time, but the kingdom given them isn't worth ruling. This man is frank and earnest with women. In Fresno, he's frank, and in Chicago he's earnest. I will not say that women have no character, rather, they have a new one every day. I demanded more rights for women because I know what women had to put up with. Women want mediocre men, and men are working to be as mediocre as possible. Most women set out to try to change a man, and when they have changed him they do not like him. The trouble with life is that there are so many beautiful women and so little time. Girls have an unfair advantage over men. If they can't get what they want by being smart, they can get it by being dumb. The most virtuous women have something within them, something that is never chaste. One can find women who have never had one love affair, but it is rare indeed to find any who have had only one. Women hate everything which strips off the tinsel of sentiment, and they are right, or it would rob them of their weapons.